Atlanta Falcons. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kate Scott, Brock Huard up here in the booth. Veteran Matt Prater down on the field, ready to get up.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, that's where Atlanta was born. And there are train horns still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. These guys finally suffering their first loss of the season last week after that 5-0 start. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kate Scott, Brock Huard up here in the booth. Veteran Matt Prater down on the field, ready to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2020. To kick it away, here's Pinions. Brandon Condrington to return it. Good work so far, he's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Touchdown, Bills.
Play action now with Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down. Again, Allen to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first... throw for Allen. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They are now set for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 48. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He'll make a big play on the ground. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing here, Allen. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. He set it down for him at the 38. Penix on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Play action, here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. 3rd down, it's Penix. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw now, Allen. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He's looking deep once again. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen,
our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Lions. Remember, this was the Thursday season kickoff game a couple seasons ago. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Chiefs get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Packers wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Jonathan Taylor. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Colts are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6 with Houston and Minnesota, the two teams on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Ty Johnson now to return. This makes it up to the 25. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Enough to Cook here out of his own lead. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Allen looking to throw. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying again, following the set. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Allen. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space. So down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion. Nice to pay off any drive.
No run, Davis. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Play action now. Allen bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Josh Allen the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. The XP is up and good. And the Bills jump in front now by 5. First down, it's a run with Davis. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the handoff, here's Davis. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. 8th play to drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here's Allen. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by, I love this name, Divine Diablo!
Not just a...
Down run by Davis. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Allen to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Artistry on display. Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He only had 3 catches in the game, but he did make an impact on this play here. The Buccaneers move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the former 49er, Ray McCloud. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And here is Ladd McConkey. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Chargers up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the former 49er, Ray McCloud. He's got...
spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers. Leading one team, Sean McDermott, someone who strode with the sidelines for 6 years here in Carolina as their defensive coordinator. The side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Cut. First and 10. Here's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense to the line for second down. Allen setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's a give to Cook. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Buffalo.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Throwing from the gun here. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Truck pass brought in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short route like that, but just stay on top with the deep threat.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Rolling into enemy territory. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hanson. He's got our
tour
report.
of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Chargers get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. This one's gone to halftime with the Dolphins up by 4. 10-6 is where this one stands at halftime. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Cleveland Browns. And it's the rookie from Colorado, Shedeur Sanders. Here he is on target, fittingly, to his tight end. Hey, happy National Tight Ends Day, everyone. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to...
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now run by Cook. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. And it's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Again, it's Cook. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
These situations, Kate, have turned into such like a boom or bust, an all-or-nothing mindset. Either you're going to stun that run right at the point of attack, or you're going to run the risk of letting it get out just like that.
First down throw for Allen. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now it's Cook. Breaks the tackle, still going. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. He gets a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
This is Cook. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
On third down, here's Johnson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills take a lead just before the end of the third. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Going to the ground again on first. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down, Buffalo.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. They'll go again with Davis. He finds space into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. Now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Charlotte.
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. On the visiting sideline, there's the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid. His crew playing some good ball, 5-2 in their last 7 games. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go in the rain here in Western New York. And they'll bring him down just shy. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Yellow. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy Halloween. Some of the celebrations still going on as we've reached the first weekend of November, and that's just fine. Let's get into the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Calvin Austin. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Packers get the W by 2 touchdowns. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Ray McCloud. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Falcons get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Nico Remigio gonna bring it out of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Patrick Mahomes gonna lead the KC offense. Once again, it's Cook. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for 2. Pacheco going to try it on the ground. A dive. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes Remigio from his end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And as we move into the 2nd half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Oh, yeah. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Here's Cook. Now Cook loses the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, KC.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to
This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His team establishing themselves among the league elite at 7-1 here through the first couple of months of the season. Then on the Dolphins side, for it. And the rush is going to get there. He goes. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Throwing again, it's Allen. Escaping to his left, and this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Micah Fitzpatrick multiple times All-Pro in his safety spot to record the sack. Throwing on second down, it's Allen. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Buffalo.
That was a big-time answer.
Fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rival. 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. On the Tampa sideline, it's head coach Todd Bowles. His guys have just the lone blemish on what otherwise has been a stellar start, 8-1, as they kick this one off. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home. To the air on third down, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Matt Prater on for the field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And the Bills build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Mayfield. He'll go back to Evans. He's got another one. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's Ibuka in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Swing this one out to White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun. Mayfield. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. And this is Noah Brown. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Commanders are back to within a game of 500. They move to...
Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one caught at the floor. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. On play action, Allen on the... And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the... It's a win here for the Bills. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort, come away with the victory.
Bills head coach Sean McDermott. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over there.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. He hit his first. Now this from 43.
Prater's kick is good.
And that will push the lead up to 5.
So they're able to get in that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Throwing now is Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Here's Stroud.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
The tackle made back at midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's underneath to Pierce.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A toss to Cook.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Allen. Shakir holds it in. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one. Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering.
a chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 39-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hanson in our halftime report.
Our
Scott.
trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And it's Tony Pollard. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Titans come away with an 8-point victory. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Dolphins wind up doubling them up. 28-14, your final score. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the Arizona Cardinals.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. To the air, Allen. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 63 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 75. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they stop them with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Third down and 1. Davis will try to run for it. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. The Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. Send their fans home.
Film rooms are the forum where
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Going to throw. Rolling to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Allen to throw it. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Allen again. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now Allen. Rolling to his right. Has his man. It's Shakir. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. From the gun, it's Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. In the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Quick toss to Knox. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Sliding out of the pocket. Fighting for the end zone. He wants the football. It's out.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills, touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up.
To the shotgun snap to Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Prater's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And this is Caleb Williams. He had a heck of a game. This one of 2 touchdowns.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all.
Just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Allen on third down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills now trail by just a point in the fourth. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie us up 20. The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. And a fair catch made here at the 17.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed over the middle. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Barkley trying this up the gut. And and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far. In past years, for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Hurts tucks it, starts running. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 6. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 28.
Looking from the gun. It's Allen. Forced that to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Mitchell on the coverage.
Back to the air, Allen. Short pass, Bryant. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. It's Allen out of the pistol. Brought in right side by Kincaid.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills make it a 1-point game. It's a James Cook touchdown. Later on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game 35 apiece.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gibson now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Hurts the throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Up the left side, caught by Brown. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing here, Hurts. Finds him over the middle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hey, let's go. At the 40-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Motion man sent left. 1st down and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They run it again with Bigsby. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down by Taylor Rapp. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Bigsby. There's one that's about 4. He's so well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And his kick is blocked. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This block right here is a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
So Darius Smith on the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Play action now with Allen. Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles surprise them with the interception. And now have a chance to win this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. He loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills parlay the turnover into a lead. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. And we are underway in Buffalo. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he's had a great start.
They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. They'll buy some time right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Cook up the gut. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. They run it again with Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 yards to go. Trubisky to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Here it is, 4th and inches. Running for it, here's Cook. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. Yeah, they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the 1st down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the 1st down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance of 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Left side, Cook. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to get the field goal.
In any yardage game, there's really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my own coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
And one last throw here for Fields. He's got it in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final stat point.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store. On third down, Davis. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
56. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. On the move to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll roll him out right. He's been able to get it up past the 40. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Out to his left. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he'll cross over out of bounds. At the 25.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Bills, first down. First and 10.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And out of bounds right around the 20. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. Throw that side to Kincaid. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Gain of 10 yards. So another Buffalo Bills.
Cook is in. Touchdown Bills.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 20. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 46-yard line.
Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 50, here's Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A short one there, caught by Likely. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. Halftime coming up. Let's get a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime. And first down, here's the run with Cook. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Chargers' 19-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's another Bills first down.
To throw, it's Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his 2nd touchdown. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll take this one for about 4 to the 40. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Boy, no chances. He was met and dropped behind the line there. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Allen rolling to his right. And it was caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a
Give the Cook out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he gets it down. A yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that in-line point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense. Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Alert!
Now Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
Inside give to Davis. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Cook going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
At the 3-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Flush to his right. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. No gain on the play. And that will lead to a third and goal.
56.
Back to throw. Allen dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point good by Prater. And they will. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
2nd and 5. Back to the ground. This time, Cook. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and in. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
12 at the 16-yard line.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. And winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of all in this league, that Lombardi Trophy.
So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen. On third down, getting out to his left. This is brought in by Coleman. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. First and 10 from the 41.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Again, Allen to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They have themselves another first and 10.
That's another Bills.
Allen gonna throw again. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's brought down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air again, Allen rolling out to his left. The catch is made near the edge. And he takes this one nearly. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Throwing the out route complete. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the field goal of 38 yards.
Prater puts it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Steelers calling their first time out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Again, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So we have, and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to this. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Buying some time right. He's running with it. So they lose energy yard following the penalty. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Flush down now to his left. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays right before the snap. You know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
He taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 5-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. First down throw by Rodgers. Left side pop by Metcalf. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Looking to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Steelers of urgency from the hurry-up clock continuing to run. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing in that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.
The top prize in the NFL
This is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack confidence. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes.
Allen to throw once more. Shakir has it in. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. To the air, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Allen to throw it. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And the Bills have taken the lead. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
The final shot before break here. Goff. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Here's second and 10.
Leads to second and 10.
They'll throw now on the final play. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. So 2 corners in the books here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. On play action, Allen being chased out left. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Little pitch and counts to the tight end, Knox. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Allen, escaping the pressure right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. Steps away. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
The play fake. He'll buy some time right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. He was tackled at the 27.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough day for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from... They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
That's good from Mills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And they will take a knee here. Cook up the gun.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl champion. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Buffalo Bills. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.
You